trying to see what defense I'm gonna run with these boys this game. Pay, did you add me? Add me, nigga. Damn.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
What's up? You ain't getting no game. Oh, all right, we good. We good. Meta here. Meta.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
_Ace252.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, you know it, my boy. Oh, this was. Oh,
here's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh,
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Pretty solid start for the rookie.
I done told you,
able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want me.
I might low Quan.
They force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And the snap will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 30.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it. and turning into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score.
I had to change it. Yeah. Well, I can't change that.
7-0 in favor of the Bears.
There you go, right now. PSE.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
No snakes over here, young family. That's over there with you, my boy. This nigga all over, man. He don't know what to bang. He don't know what to bang. He just want to bang something. Damn,
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Oh, we got one of them.
Got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 68 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now Damian Williams to return it.
We're going to play for Brad.
This drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Oh, no.
But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Can't move out in the middle of that
field.
field.
Taken in by Demir Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate
play
from
for
the
Brad
red
tomorrow.
zone now on 1st down.
Man, you need to go play tonight.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
He scored there.
Darnell Mooney from 17 yards out. And the Bears have
He's
taken
using the
lead.
glitch right now, so we ain't gonna count him as a glitcher yet. So we ain't gonna go.
Touchdown Santos to kick this one away. This is DJ Reed returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I know you can hear me too, cause I heard myself on stream. This shit sound good, nigga. Shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass.
You know, they got that.
Let's see how they adjust.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, she's playful.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I'm gonna show the whoop your ass for all this listening you don't do.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Second time.
Unable to connect. Incomplete.
Second time.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Let's go, man.
They cannot
you didn't think I would be on DK coming.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with a band.
Look at that. Look at that.
Takes it down to the 10-yard
2 big runs with him, 2 bulls.
32 yards rushing for him now, and just 6 carries to this point. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Fields.
Make sure he remember what we
Quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Back in.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Man. You know I switched to play here.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will extend their lead.
He's right there regular.
Santos now to add the PAT.
The ping on that.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
3 bombs. One of them was just a fucked up animation. Just 3 bombs he's hit.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Oh, I hope that's what he's living off of. You always gotta bring Monster in there at least one time, once a half, once a game, you know.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the move
don't
that
sleep
they're in
on
at this
it.
stage of the game.
Comment bad on it.
Both sides want to be that.
Yeah.
In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And I forgot.
Play action. It's Fields. Deep.
What did I say? What did I say?
Well,
didn't I say you better not forget? You got beaters. I got beaters. In a new playbook that I ain't ran all year.
54 yards.
I ran this shit 2 years, 3 years ago. I ain't been back to it. I just got back to it. And look what I'm doing. Stop playing. It's not even my playbook.
Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
It's wide open. Touchdown, nigga. Shut up. Don't coach me. Coach you.
Now after the touchdown here, Santos
till we become cool, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Nah, we cool. I'm bullshit.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let it go. I knew it. Athletic out there. You weren't the right person because you weren't even looking athletic when you was on the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Whether
it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. From the 29, Wilson. Buying time to his left.
No, nigga, because I know what to do now. Now I'm going to run man on you. Got all the cover 3 beaters in the world. Where your man beaters? Where your man beaters? Huh? He didn't know I was a vet. He didn't think I knew what he was doing, no. All the cover 3 beaters in the world. We all know them.
Position to start out 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line.
Show me a man beater now.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
Beater, nigga. Look at niggas getting flipped over.
Down to the 35. first down for the Bears. A game
how
of 15.
efficient this young boy is looking.
Just a simple tap pass,
this is the type of
but it
offense
pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there.
It's right here.
When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Feed the dog. 72 yards and a half.
Fights forward for a gain of 7.
Whole new player.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7
now he running man.
on a 2nd and 3.
Probably going to be a hybrid man. He blitzing. This man is 0 man.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
I got 10
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
That's him, G. Around 0 man.
One play action. Fields.
Who do you think you're playing against? Huh?
That's great.
I'm a Brown man.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, it's Fields.
Sit him down.
His man complete over the middle. It's Bird.
Sit him down.
From the 17, Fields.
Too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Fields. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah, I like that. That's the setup.
Nice decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Pulls it in at the 13.
Hey.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
You got all the cover 3 beaters in the world. All of them. Look what he can't do when he can't hit them. Look what he can't do. Can't perform. Can't hit them cover 3 beaters. No, now I'm not unpausing because you shouldn't have paused it. I'm making the bed up. Spray the sheets out, nigga. Oh, your 30 seconds. Your 30 seconds. I still got mine. I'm chilling. How much time I got? Oh, perfect time. I just finished. Thank you for that 30. 30. 13-year-old line, nigga, I'm blitzing. I don't know who you think you playing against, who you been playing against. Nigga, I'm blitzing.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
Yeah, he better be ready for some shit. He better be ready to make a play.
And his guys will
hit himself in the damn chest.
At the 50-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to
yeah, I knew you would think I was going to do that type nigga.
Coach, both teams are getting ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter.
Niggas do it anyway.
Gutsy call there. Yeah. The locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there.
Yeah, all the cover 3 beaters in the damn world.
The game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent,
man in a cover 4 to get
things
lost.
Going in the opposite direction.
Just like the last.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and he was supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Never been separated.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Who knows? Oh, nah, this is my backup. You can use it if you want. Huh?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
So we went right back to boys. Let me show y'all this.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. From the gun, here's Fields. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And off comes to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fields. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Homer. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A huge play there for Chicago.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here. They snap it to Fields. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Flush to his right. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Murray now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. To try again after the sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they are going to take over right. There at the 22-yard line. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose That little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. The touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Robert Quinn charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they... It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Back to Montgomery on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now a first down throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields flushed out right. That's complete to Mooney. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. They'll run on first down. Montgomery. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. Man open, it's Goodwin. Touchdown, Chicago! Marquise Goodwin, 37 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Tackled at about the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game,
You can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is Howard on 2nd down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Quez Watkins, 32 yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 20, 10, 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They'll try and throw for him. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that myth?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 69 yards. And the Eagles move back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Goodwin. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on second down. Fields. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Demir Bird, 46 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Now the point after try for Santos. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And Sanders with a carry on first down as he picks his way forward for a gain of 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On first down, Hurts. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What did we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finding some room at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A give to Howard. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Appreciate that, Jalen.
with Sanders. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On first down, it's Montgomery. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll run with Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
That's what Khalil do.
Big play there.
In many games, and Khalil made that same exact. Yeah, I did change that.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Fields now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
But that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And
touchdown Bears! David Montgomery, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Forced out to his left. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 160 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 1st down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. From the gun, it's Hurts. Quick snap to Smith. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll look to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
RPO in this shit.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. There's Mooney with another catch. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. Now the point after try for Santos. And that will make this a 4-point game. Touchdown here, Santos, to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Even.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But now
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Single game he played. Negative. about to